So you didn't even have a mixer off the
Nope. So that's how tonight's gonna go.
We're professionals.
Ugh. Yeah. Alright, sorry about that. Massive technical issues. So we are going to... We're actually going to skip the recap, mainly because we already lost too much time.
Twitch, subscribe. YouTube, subscribe.
Yeah. Twitch,
Adults.
live, thanks. We're adults. Doing adult things. If you're watching us on YouTube, twitch.tv.letsroll. You're watching us on Twitch, want to catch up, YouTube down below.
This is Apple Juice.
All Apple Juice, live every Monday. Subscribe, like, if I missed anything. I really don't care. I just want to play Dungeons and Dragons. So,
Blah, 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 blah. Devin died.
basically, you guys fought the big boss. Devin died. You're now back at the temple. If you need the recap, go to the YouTube and watch the old episodes. Cool. Yeah, that's how my night's gonna be. All right.
Yeah, you went in, you're back in the temple, you do stuff, alright.
So while we were at the temple, you guys decided that because we're not gonna re-role play that either, because we played for like 10 minutes before we realized nothing was working. They are getting Gimble's body ready for burial. You are talking to Rosalind right now about getting a piece of stone from the temple. She's working on getting you oil as well. You are in the temple.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the pews, and I'll open up my book, and I'll just kind of look at it and close my eyes and say a prayer to Gabriel.
Okay.
Gabriel, I really want to thank you for what you did back there. We really needed your help, and you helped us out. I think Bernard, he doesn't trust you too much, but we're doing it.
You see on the blank page letters written in red. You see it start to write, "In time, we will speak."
Okay, thanks. Hopefully.
So, Gimble is getting ready for burial.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing?
How long do you think it's gonna take to get me that chunk of stone? Because we were trying to bury him tomorrow. I'm gonna probably have to pull an all-nighter.
It's gonna be a little while. I can probably get it to you tomorrow. Yes. I mean, they gotta literally pull a chunk of stone from somewhere.
Well, I do have a hammer. If you need help.
Make a persuasion check.
Again?
Yeah.
That one's not so good. That's 7.
She just looks at you and she's like, "Oh, well, we can get it to you by tomorrow. There's a lot to do, and you should probably rest."
I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
Are we in the actual room right now?
Right now, you're in the library.
I'll head up there to meet up with the fellows and the lady fella.
All right. So you enter into the library, and they're just kind of.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty beat. I think I'm gonna crash.
Alright. I guess I'll do the same. What time is it?
Oh yeah, wait a minute.
Is it still sunny outside?
Yeah, it is. It is like midday, but to you guys, like, time has moved differently for you for the last, what you felt like maybe a week. To them, it's been over a month.
Alright.
Well, I mean,
Can you just do me one more favor, Rosalind?
I can definitely try.
Can you send word to Derek on that we're back?
Yes, I can.
But tell him we're sleeping, so don't be a dick, and we'll talk to him tomorrow or whenever we wake up.
I will definitely pass that on.
are we all in this room?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, while we're here, we did get some gold down there, and I just want to split it up. There are only 4 of us now, but so the portions are a little larger.
All right.
But, we each get 1 platinum.
And this is before you sold.
Yeah. This is just the gold.
Which one's that one? Okay.
That's on the very bottom.
Yeah. It's the PP.
You definitely don't have 22 platinum.
No, you do not. Bitch is holding out.
We got 1 platinum.
So wait, what's the copper then? Oh, that's up all the way up here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the lowest.
Okay. I thought it was
19 gold. 44 silver. And 8 copper. And we still have stuff to sell. But that's just the raw cash that we got, so figured we'd split it up, and since we're not in too much danger right now. But I'm gonna go to bed.
I'm right behind you.
Sleep for 12 hours.
when we go into the room where we're sleeping at, I want to take like a piece of, I guess, cloth from the bed or something like that, and like makeshift like a necklace.
Okay. Well, as you guys go upstairs, now you remember you come up to a hallway. You enter into like what looks like a meeting area and like a dining hall all in one, and then that's where the rooms are separated. You see, looking over at the room that Alistair was in, there is a heavy guard presence at that door. There are 4 heavily armed guards standing at the door.
Guess we gotta figure that out too.
Well, they look like they got it under control for now.
So you guys then take the rooms that you guys were in, and you guys you take a little piece of cloth. For shits and giggles, make a performance check.
This isn't shits and giggles. One of our friends died.
18.
Okay.
That's a 19.
Okay. So as you spend a little time, and you actually make a pretty decent, like, braided necklace. It's a little thick because it's cloth, but yeah, you can add that to your inventory. And the rest of you fall asleep and start to get your rest. But Izzy.
Uh-oh. Yes.
As you're sitting in the room,
Are we back at max health?
yeah, this is gonna be a long rest, so.
Like, does our max health
Yeah.
go back up? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, after a long rest for that one, you guys will get all your points back. Your AC is still screwed because your stuff is damaged. But other than that, everything goes back up. So all your spell slots are back. Everything's back except for Gimbal. Sorry. As you start to drift off,
Yeah.
you feel a presence.
Okay.
Your eyes start to flutter, and in the corner of the room, you can see a large black
Oh.
creature of some sort. You can't really make it out. It looks almost like a shadow. But you're too tired, and you start to drift asleep. As you fall asleep, no dream, just darkness. And in the darkness, you hear a voice. I can give you the power you seek. The power to take what you wish. You see one large green and yellow eye open as you feel weightless and you levitate just in front of this eye. Ask and receive me. The eye bursts into flames and you wake in a cold sweat.
Oh, shit.
You look around the room. Nothing's there. But in your head, you hear the voice again. Receive me.
Thank you. I need you. I need you.
And you fall back to sleep.
Okay. You ain't never had a friend like me.
So, you guys get a full rest. And you guys wake up. You convene in the dining area, that meeting place. You notice that the temple sounds completely empty. You make your way down to the library and out to the balcony. You don't see anybody. You don't pass anybody. You don't hear anybody. Looking over the edge of the balcony, you see in the center of the temple a large stone tomb with your friend Gimbal resting inside. Around the coffin, candles and incense are lit. And for some reason, it really doesn't hit until now. Your companion's dead. As annoying as he may have been, but it really just didn't sink in until now. It also sinks in that it could have been you. You make your way down, surround the coffin, and you take a moment. Silence. So quiet in the temple that you can hear your own heartbeat.
I don't know why they gave him such a big tomb. He's such a small fella.
It's large for him.
Could put two of us in there.
I
I don't know
mean,
if they're not planning any.
oh, well, you can crawl inside and see if you fit.
Right. I'm good.
I feel like I would have been disrespectful.
Yeah.
I'm glad you declined.
Yeah. Ugh.
You take a minute and you look at the stonework, and the engravings are very ornate. A few minutes pass as you guys stand by Gimbal, and you hear the footsteps, and the main door to the temple kind of opens a little bit as Rosalind steps in, followed by 6 clergy members, but they're dressed in very fine clothes. Like the robes that they wear, they're more ornate than normal.
Meanwhile, I have like a ripped up robe with my like sack hanging out. So.
Yeah, your ass is hanging out the back. Rosalind walks up and she looks at the group and says, "We're ready."
Okay. Well, what's the plan here?
6 of the clergy kind of walk on either side, and 3 of them have like a long pole that they kind of wedge underneath as the 6 lift the coffin. And Rosalind says, "Follow me." In order, the coffin goes out towards the door as Rosalind circles, and the doors kind of swing open. You see outside, it's dark outside, but looking through the doors, you see hundreds of candles. It looks like everyone in town is outside of the temple, holding lit candles. The candles light the way from the temple to the graveyard. And as you guys pass through, you can see Rosalind in front, the tomb, and you guys follow behind. As you guys pass...
You just said we went offline again.
What the fuck?
It says it's streaming, so I'm not...
I'll check real quick.
As you guys walk, the crowd kind of gathers behind you and begins to follow you. You walk into that cemetery that you guys went to when you first came to Dustin Hall. As Rosalind walks up onto that altar, the clergy kind of turn towards the mausoleum and kind of set him down. The crowd kind of comes in, and looking around, it does look like almost everybody from town is here. Looking, you do see Daragon. You do see very familiar faces, and there's a lot of chatter. As Rosalind raises her hand, the crowd quiets. Today we've lost a hero. Even though he was only here for a short time, he has proven to be a protector. Although most of us did not know him, we know his deeds. And he has helped to protect Dustin Hall. Tonight we honor him as well as his traveling companions. As heroes of Dustin Hall, we join in a moment of silence. Everybody kind of bows their heads. A few moments later, you look up and you watch as Rosalind starts to utter an incantation, moving her hands. The altar begins to glow. The runes in the altar give off like a yellow, magical aura. As the mausoleum door frame starts to glow and it slowly starts to open. They again pick up Gimbal, walk him into the mausoleum. A few minutes go by and the clergy come back out. The doors begin to close. And you see behind Rosalind a name like magically start to engrave into the wall that's behind her. She steps down and begins to walk back to the temple. People start to scatter a little bit.
But before she goes, I want to go up to her and ask if she got what I asked for.
Oh, yes. She hands you a little bottle of oil.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to the doors, right? I'm gonna walk up to the doors and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna pull out my dulcimer and I'm gonna play a little tune as a tribute.
Oh, you got a dulcimer tune.
And I'm gonna play this little tune. Oh wait.
It's not dubstep. We don't want.
He smothers himself in oil.
Yeah.
I pull out my spoons, and then I think better of it and I put them down.
As I finish playing, I get up and I'm facing the doors and I pour the oil on my sword. Then I turn around and I say, not only was he our comrade, he was my friend. And then I grab one of my torches and light the sword on fire and I lift it straight up in the air and say, for Gimbal!
I'll prestidigitate fireworks.
I can't light my hammer on fire. But I will hold up my spoon. Like, come on, Gabriel, make it glow, you son of a bitch.
Just then, it begins to give a light blue glow.
Very nice. Very nice.
And as Rosalind turns, Stairway to Heaven starts to... No. So you're sitting at the tomb. The crowd starts to disperse a little bit.
He really did love his flute, you know? He was terrible at it, but he really loved that thing.
I can't remember a good time with the flute, but I bet he could.
It brought him great joy.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters when music's involved.
I'm going to turn back around. I'm going to put my hand on the door and I'm just going to say, I'm sorry this happened to you. And then I'm just going to walk away and just leave.
It should have been me, bud. Should have been me.
I feel like if I could have just hit one of them, that none of this would have happened.
Yeah, you know what? In the midst of combat there, I was looking over and you weren't doing too hot.
Something just wasn't happening.
Maybe you lost faith for a little bit.
Don't talk to me about faith.
I am a man. I am a holy man now.
Are you a holy man? Please explain how you are a holy man.
Well, I've been in contact with Gabriel, like I said.
Just overnight, you became a holy man.
No.
Well, I guess technically that's how it happened to me, too.
Exactly.
I don't really consider myself a holy man.
It's been like a week. A couple days, since the Labyrinth, at least.
I don't...
And he really started helping out, and...
I don't understand what the hell you're talking about.
I don't understand what you're talking about. You have a spoon.
Did you see it glow?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Did you see the fireworks?
Yeah, they were
cool too.
Subpar at best.
Well, I never. This ain't right.
When have you talked to Gabriel?
Just yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him since. Well, I guess yesterday when he put the portal in, but. Oh. He can favor you all he wants.
I mean, it's not a favor. I mean, it's just having a little friendly chat.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you saw what believing in them has gotten us.
Yeah.
A dead friend and 2 missing friends.
Yeah. Man, we're not good with friends.
No.
Really not.
I feel like we should just start hating each other and then we have more survivability.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yes.
You ain't wrong.
What did Gabriel say to you?
What's it matter what he said to me?
Well, I thought maybe it would be important for what our next step is.
No, nothing. He wasn't really like saying, hey, go check out this place over here.
Well, that's not what I was saying.
No, it wasn't anything big.
Well, it would have been nice if he would have showed up a little earlier, huh?
It would have.
Yeah. I used to think that all life was valuable. Now all I can think of is I'm gonna find out who did this, and I'm gonna smash their fucking face in.
I'm with you.
I'm sure. If Noob was here, he'd probably agree with me. Probably even more so.
Noob's right there.
No,
He walked away.
I left.
He's got the Terry Crews thing going on.
He just walked off. We will find who did
Yeah,
this.
Sure. We'll get it done.
Absolutely.
Sure. Might get some friends back too.
Be careful with Gabriel.
I mean, why wouldn't I be?
You seem like you're kind of just flying by the seat of your pants type of guy.
Well, I said it once, I'll say it again. I ain't here to fuck spiders.
Did you say that before?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm not a really big fan of fucking a spider either, so I guess... Alright, so I mean, both of us aren't fucking spiders, so that's cool.
Onward.
Sure.
I'll walk away.
I have no idea what the hell was some of these people, the things these people are saying. I'm just talking to myself at this point. The thing these people are saying, I kind of actually do miss Kimball. Like, it's just, like, people are not rational. You know what I mean? I like just look at my spoon. Just people are not rational. Is there anybody else left in the graveyard?
No, it's just you now.
Okay.
Can't believe Henrietta stayed home for this.
She probably did. Alright, so I'm going to walk up onto that stand where we fought those people in the graveyard. And I'm just going to kind of like sit there in my own thoughts for a little bit.
Okay.
So.
How late is it?
Or early.
Oh.
It's actually like right before the sun would come up, so it's actually really early in the morning.
I'm gonna head into town.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for a blacksmith to fix my shit.
Well, it is way too early.
Oh.
You do know where the blacksmith is because you've been there before.
Is anything open?
No, not yet. You still got about 2 or 3 hours before the shops start to open.
I'm just gonna sit in front of the blacksmith.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay.
Alright. So, after sitting on that little setup admiring stonework, Bucket's just kind of running around like all over my shoulders and shit. Just, you can tell I'm upset.
You sit there long enough and you start to see the sun come up.
Alright.
You feel a presence.
Okay.
You've felt it before. It feels like Gabriel is close.
Alright, so I'll take a look around.
You look, but you don't see him. But you do have a feeling Like it's just a feeling inside that this is the path that you needed to take.
I don't accept that. We could have used you a little earlier. You know that. Alright. I'm gonna find out who did this. And I will show them absolutely no mercy. Whether that is your will or not, I couldn't care less. If you need me to help, that's fine. But it will not stop me from what I am now setting out to do. And then I will walk out of the graveyard and towards the blacksmith. As I'm walking out, I'm going to look at my hammer and be like, I'm going to need a bigger weapon.
Okay. So you see people start to move around. The sun's starting to come up. Takes a little while before you see the old dwarf from the forge kind of open the door. A little bit before that, though, you heard the tinging already.
All right. I feel like I'm walking right up to the blacksmith right before they open. Just like, noob.
So,
We're going to get these assholes.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I need a bigger weapon. What are you here for?
Fix my shit.
What's
I'm
wrong?
just
Kill
gonna
some
follow
shit.
behind them too.
Well, let's not kill anybody in this town. They did nothing
No,
to
I
us.
only have one
I'm just
person in
kinda
mind.
at the gate.
All right.
Okay.
We're not.
Whoever that guy was that lifted those spirits is gonna pay for what he did.
I'm going to be honest with you. I will probably stick my dick right in his mouth if I ever see him.
I'll help you do it.
It's not the cleanest thing either.
Not sure what
He'll
I
hold
walked
it.
into, but what has to happen, I guess.
Yes, absolutely.
He's gonna be feeling two of them. Then I'll whip out each of them.
Oh, nice. Too bad Henrietta didn't come with us. She needed armor repaired too, but I guess she's just going to have to do that on her own.
So, you guys enter and you see the large half-orc just kind of pounding away, working on a piece of armor. It looks like Edgar, the old dwarf, is. I'm sorry to hear about your friend. What can I do for you today?
Well, he was here first, so.
I need to fix my armor and my sword. Because my sword was chipped.
Okay.
What happened to it?
So he kind of takes a look at the armor first. It's not too badly damaged. I can definitely do. I can definitely do that for you. Your sword, on the other hand, it will cost a little bit. I will take care of the armor for you. But the damage to the sword, I can tell that there's an enchantment on this, so it takes a little bit extra care. I can mend this for 25 gold.
Fine, just take it.
Okay. So go ahead and mark 25 gold off.
How long is that going to take?
It is going to take a few hours, but I will personally get on this.
Alright, do you need a replacement weapon just in case until you come to pick this back up?
Got a crossbow and a knife. A dagger.
All
And a
right.
knife.
That's
That's
not
my
knife.
knife.
This is a knife. I see you played knifey spoony before.
Oh, yeah.
We all go to the same fucking movie.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I need something like this, and I'm gonna hold up my warhammer.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, but I want it to be way bigger and better for smashing people's skulls in.
What weapon are you looking for?
Just like a huge hammer, possibly like a maul.
Oh, I need a hand axe. I forgot it. I never picked up my old one.
Now I let you go first. You forgot. You can wait till I'm done.
Let me see what's
Like this, but bigger.
let me see what I have in the back. And kind of hops down and runs into the back. You hear the familiar like because he's just fucking ripping through shit. He comes back with a large hammer. The ends have like a metal banding with like spikes jetting out
All right.
like the whole way around, and like a large spike in the center of each one of the hammer, like the heads of the hammer, and it's kind of the whole hilt and the shaft and the hilt are like wrapped in this really nice like black and red leather.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. And I'm gonna like, do you mind?
Yeah, he hands it to
All
you.
right. I'm gonna sit there and I'm just gonna like taking some, like a few like practice swings, but I'm trying not to hit anything in the
Yeah.
shop. So I'm just like I'm not doing full strength. I'm just kind of like, let's get New. Can you come here a second?
What's up?
All right, I'm gonna hold it next to his head, and I'm just like, no, that looks big enough. I wasn't. Don't worry. I just wanted to make sure compared to normal skulls,
Yeah.
how it's sized
I
up.
gotcha.
How much would this thing run me here?
11 gold.
11 gold. Really?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
All right. I'm gonna let him see it.
I'm gonna grab it. He was careful. I'm just like,
Whoa, 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 whoa!
That's pretty sweet, right?
this is nice.
Right, yeah. I will pay you 11 gold if you do me a huge favor.
What?
Like, is there any way you can like carve like a cool lightning bolt in the side of it, or like something like a lightning bolt? You know?
Something along the lines of lightning.
He looks over and it's Magmar, come here.
It's literally a zigzag. It's not hard to draw lightning.
And
If
he
it was stone, I would do it myself. I don't know how metal work.
comes over and he kind of grabs it off you. And he just kind of looks at it. So it's gonna be about an hour, boss.
An hour?
They gotta heat the metal, so they're gonna have to unwrap it, heat the metal, carve it. Unless you just want something like rudely carved in.
Absolutely. Just
Okay.
stretch the shit in there.
So you see, he like tosses it onto the anvil and he pulls out this like fucked up looking knife and he just starts flips it over.
Like, I don't know what your problem is. It's not like lightning is just like straight lines. It's all kinds of zappies.
So he gives it back to you and it's just like scratched in, like not straight at all. It's just
Now that's what I'm talking about. And I give him a high five. Whap, whap. All right. Do you want to carve your initials so we know who the artwork is from?
oh yeah, they're already in there.
Nice.
Like you looking at like you can't even tell that they're letters. Like he was just like
You should be proud, friend.
He just kind of
All right.
he goes back and he starts working on his armor again.
All right. I'm gonna hand over the 11 gold.
Okay. Is there anything else we can help you with?
That was it for me.
Uh,
Oh, hand axe. Do you have a hand axe? I need a hand axe.
I have a few. How many would you like?
I'll take 2.
Okay. That will be 10 gold.
Jeez Louise, dude. Here's
I
your gold.
don't know if you deal too much in precious metals, but I do have this brick of platinum.
Not really platinum per se. It's not really good for
I mean,
what we need.
who knows?
Yeah, maybe you have some like hoity-toity types here that like want an ornamental sword made of platinum.
We don't really.
Oh, you serve the common folk.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I had to pretend to lug this thing the whole way here.
Well,
it's only like a pound, isn't it?
Oh. Oh, mage handed away.
So, like, who would be interested in a big thing of platinum, do you think? Probably Kevlar. That guy's kind of a pompous ass, right?
Yeah, he's something, and he might be interested.
Okay, I mean, it's worth a bit of coin, but we could also just kind of see if maybe the ship guy would be interested in a fair trade.
Oh, well, how much is that thing worth? I don't know.
I mean, I'm not a platinum dealer per se.
Oh, so like a jeweler? Like, should we like get it appraised at a jeweler?
I mean, we could do that.
Is there any jewelers in this town?
You guys did go see one.
I don't remember. Memory's not so good in the old age.
That'll be fine.
You do remember talking to Conrad? He was the owner of Stone's Jewel. It's actually right next to Kevlar's shop.
All right. Well, we'll take out the jeweler first, and if like, there's no way he can be a bigger dick than Kevlar, but if he is, then we can move on to Kevlar.
You wouldn't by any chance have any kind of small shields or something kind of my size?
I do. He kind
Like
of
a little round or...
yeah. He pulls out like this little. He pulls out this little, it's like almost like a buckler shield.
Oh, dope.
It's wood with the
Okay.
metal rimming.
Alright, how much are you asking for that bad boy? I bet that thing's sick. Yeah.
I can get rid of this for 10 gold.
10. Okay.
Wait. Like, I feel like, listen, we just had a gnome friend die. We want this one added protection, and you're basically telling him 10 gold or end up like your friend. That's what I'm gathering.
Or I could not sell it to you and not eat.
Okay, well that sounds way better to us. We have food.
Just puts the shield
Well, I
down.
was fine paying the gold.
All right, it's a good thing everybody appreciates what we did for this town.
Just mage hand
That's
the money
wonderful.
over to him.
It's honestly.
It's getting pissy.
Like, your orc friend's cool as shit. I don't know about you. Look at this awesome artwork, by the way. Did you see this?
Looks great.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Look, his initials are right there. I don't even know what they are, his initials, but it's on there.
It's like scratching it, like.
Don't ruin the artwork.
Oh,
All right.
That's what you guys want to do.
I don't know. I feel like if Gimbal was here, he'd probably like sit there playing his flute.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably like, hey,
Try.
I like metal stuff, but he doesn't even like metal stuff, but he wanted to fit in, you know?
Yeah. Like he did have a sword, didn't he? Or
He had a sword.
yeah.
It was. Well, sorry that we're not military men and we don't know the exact names for them.
It's right here.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh my god. Oh, fall in line. I'm a dwarf. We like blunt instruments. We don't like to hear slicing. We like to hear cracking. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Yeah.
I know.
You know what I'm saying. Yeah. I feel like you like the sound of crackling. Like as you light your enemies on fire.
Yeah.
Like crackling flames.
I just
Dude, you should ask that orc fellow if he can carve some flames into your shield. Check out the artwork.
He overhears you. And I can do it. He pulls out that raggedy ass knife again.
Oh man. Okay.
He grabs it.
Okay.
He just starts going to town. It sort of looks like flames.
Sick. Thanks. Thanks for that. Here's an extra gold.
Oh, right. I could be an artist.
You could.
You should.
I mean, like, what do you think? Like, what kind of art? What kind of art do you think you'd be into? Just like woodworking, like some sculpture, some painting.
Well, right now it looks like I'm in my blue period.
Well, I didn't think men got periods, but that's good to know.
He looks at, do you hear that, Edgar? I'm quitting. I'm becoming an artist. And he like takes off his robe and he starts like walking out. He walks out the door.
He's got high hopes, that fella.
I feel like this is not a problem at all. I feel like he's gonna make it.
He's gonna.
I know.
And then a couple minutes later, you see him like walk back in. I was gonna go home, but I forgot I live here.
That's okay, fella. That's okay.
I feel like, hey, keep your job here just to keep food in your mouth until you can sell your first piece of art, and then you'll be good.
Are you pretty good with weapons? Because I mean, one of our friends just died, so we do have an open spot.
I mean, I'm not much of a fighter.
Oh, that's okay.
That's nonsense. Come on, right here. Right here, punch it.
Okay. He hits and almost takes you off your feet. Just.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man,
You should be a fighter, artist, blacksmith. You're like a Renaissance man.
you should
That's it, Edgar. I'm leaving to join the Legion, and he walks out.
He's gonna paint with the blood of his enemies.
There you go. That's wonderful.
Wow, we did something today. We changed a
We
lot.
did.
Edgar looks and goes, "Yeah, this is like once a month that he does
Oh,
this."
poor-
Oh yeah, I'm sure he'll be back.
Oh yeah, he was a cook last week. It was really bad.
Oh, was he very good at making, like, could he make toast?
I mean, charcoal that
Like-
resembled toast.
Black toast?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best kind.
It's actually takes some time. He's not coming back.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
No problem. Again, sorry about your
Thanks.
friend. If you need anything, stop by and I'll see what I can do.
Show him his support. He has big dreams.
Oh yeah, dude, he's like a son to me.
Wonderful.
That's
Well,
good. That's good.
well, he didn't need very much encouragement, so.
Never does.
All right. Let's head to the Stone's Jewel.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe hopefully they'll take a look at this bad boy and say what it's worth.
I absolutely hope so.
All right, so you guys make your way kind of across the market. Go into the little shop, and you see the little gnome. He has like one of those little monocles in, and he's like inspecting a piece. He hears the door open. Oh, hello!
Hey there, fella. We got something you might want to see.
Okay.
And I'll have Mage Hand bring the brick of platinum up.
Oh. He grabs it and he puts it back on. It's very nice. Are you trying to sell or?
Yeah. I mean, get a nice appraisal. See what we can get out of her.
Let me take it back. Do you mind if I weigh it?
Yeah, go for it.
Takes a couple of minutes. He gives it a good once over, inspects it. I can do 500 gold.
Oh
boy.
And you just wanted to give it to that ship guy?
Yeah, why not?
Because we only owe him like 200 gold.
That's a little extra for him to forget about it.
No, he can remember. One of our friends died protecting his city.
Okay. Whoa, whatever you want.
Oh my gosh.
So
are you looking to sell?
I mean, I say sell it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're offering,
I can definitely do that.
Okay.
So he goes into the back and comes out with a medium-sized coin purse and sets it up on the table and grabs his little brick.
All right. And I think we'll be good for now. So is that 125 each?
125 each. Man, Becky's gonna come into a whole lot of fucking gold. I will say this, I miss the little guy, but it seems like we get a lot more gold with one less person.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like he was trying to get people mad at us and not pay us.
Rich, bitch.
Yeah, I mean, you just made up for what we spent.
Yeah, at the cost of your friend's life. Don't get too excited.
Things happen. There'll be more.
I'm gonna walk up to Noob, wipe off the single tear that just rolled down his cheek. I said, it's all right. Remember, we're gonna crush their skulls.
There's a new gnome every day.
Like, does anybody even know if Gimbal had like family? Like,
I had no idea.
Brothers, sisters, mother, father?
No, he didn't really say much in his his songs were just kind of music. They weren't really.
Yeah, well, he sang one song one time, and it was fantastic.
Oh.
It was about a man that took a shit in the woods, and he accidentally wiped his ass with poison ivy. It was quite hilarious.
I feel that. It's an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, he was so young.
Yeah, I really don't know.
How long of a lifespan does your kind usually have?
My kind? Long enough, apparently.
Oh, well, if you want to keep on getting that attitude, your lifespan's about to shorten.
Oh.
Have you seen this thing? It's huge! I'm dying to use it on something.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to leave your establishment.
Oh, we're still in the store.
He's just like sitting there, like arms crossed, like.
All right, fine. Since he wants to be a dick, how long do your people usually live?
Well, you should know.
You said no. When we walked in the store, you said no.
That's right. You're in the thing. It all depends. I mean, I had a cousin.
Before coming here, like, I've only been around dwarves.
I had a cousin. 20 years.
20?
20.
I think Gimbal was like 18, our friend.
Easy.
That died.
Yeah. He was hit by a runaway camel.
A camel?
It was ridiculous.
Why the hell is there a camel?
You know what? I think I heard about that.
The camel?
the incident.
Camel.
I had one cousin,
Okay.
dead of winter, attacked by bees.
Bees. Bees, you say?
Oh,
Bees.
What kind of town is this? Winter bees?
Oh, it wasn't here.
Camels?
It's on the east.
Syphilis?
What?
Everything in this town.
Hey, the syphilis did run rampant in the town before we left.
I know, poor Alistair and his syphilis. And then he disappeared. We never checked out what was going on in that room.
No, yeah, we just kind of left it.
I know. It's like we're terrible adventurers.
Yeah, you don't deal in fine cloths, do you?
No, I don't.
I feel like that's more along the lines of like that Dick Kevlar. Like he probably deal in some fine cloths.
Yeah. Well. Ooh.
Oh.
But you probably would be interested in these white quartz.
Those I would.
I have 4 of these pretty bad boys.
I can do 40 gold apiece.
I trust that that's a good price. But I also feel like you're ripping me off.
Do you want to make an insight check?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Nine.
Okay. Sounds fair to you.
You're right. 40 gold each.
Alright. So you said you had 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we each get 40 gold.
Nice.
Racking it up. Well, now I bid you adieu.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I guess.
Hell.
So Becky, you are back at the temple.
Yeah, because he didn't come to Gimble's funeral.
Fuck him.
You're terrible.
Fuck him!
Fuck him. Watch that bitch die.
You know what? I'm kind of glad that Henrietta's not here because she's just mean-spirited. How she ever became a cleric is beyond me.
You wanna go today, bitch? We're gonna go.
You're not here, so you can shut the hell up.
Feel something today.
Wow. Did you just miss the part where I just got a really huge hammer? Try me, bitch.
You're a really big hammer in real life.
Gotta do everybody a favor.
I know, right?
Alright, so should we go talk to Kevlar about, like, this is the kind of snooty shit that I think he would buy. This cloth.
Yeah, I have some cloth and I also have some wine, but I mean, we could probably just get lit with that wine.
I think we should definitely celebrate the life of Gimble with some wine.
Yeah.
I don't think Henrietta should have any since she didn't come to the funeral.
You said earlier she would be laughing.
Yeah. Give me some.
Fuck no, this is my dinner. I haven't eaten yet today.
Well, Jesse didn't order pizza, so all I had was chicken noodle soup.
You son of a bitch. I literally haven't eaten all day. It's
I have something upstairs on break.
Here's some pizza rolls.
I wish.
Oh,
I'd be eating those now.
I should have went to Chick-fil-A.
Makes you feel any better. We did the entire intro, the whole 9, and realized that it wasn't recording or
You're welcome.
streaming. Yeah. That's how the days go.
I feel like we should definitely keep the wine. I think Noob would appreciate some wine.
Yeah.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
Alright, then we can maybe see if he'll take these cloths off our hands unless
Oh, that's gross.
What exactly is it? This cloth.
just some rolls of fine cloth. I think Noob had them in his bag though, because they were too big for me.
Oh, do you have the cloth?
I mean,
Yeah.
Did you give it to me? I don't remember.
Yeah, he gave you
Oh,
3
okay.
bolts of. Door.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Too big for my backpack, so.
I don't really need fine cloth, but I probably should visit a tailor.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody's tired of looking at your sweet ass.
You're not here. Stop talking.
On to Kevlar.
Okay. You literally just go out the door and
Yep. Whoop.
Right
Next
into-
door.
and it's Kevlar is standing behind the counter.
Let me handle this.
No
Alright.
problem.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hey,
Hey.
What can I do for you today?
we have some cloth that you might be interested in purchasing.
Okay.
Noob. Cloth.
Whip out the cloth.
Okay. This is 3 bolts, like large bolts of like a green and gold cloth. He looks at it. It's nice, very, very nice.
Yes, I know.
Um,
And I thought, Kevlar, he'll love this kind of shit. He'll love it. You're the first person I thought of.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Not interested? It doesn't work anymore anyway, don't worry about it.
Interesting.
I'm like 300 years old, sir.
I've had older. So are you looking to sell?
Oh, well, what else would be trying to do with it?
I don't know, tailor some clothing.
Well, it seems like you don't really want me to tailor some clothing.
There's certain angles that I'd rather not see.
You're just kind of rude, aren't you?
Are you surprised?
No, I appreciate honesty. That's great. So be honest with me when I ask you how much you would be willing to pay for this.
I could give you 100 gold for the 3 bolts.
For 3.
Yes.
100 gold.
100 gold for 3 bolts.
How do you guys feel about that?
I don't know anything about this, so.
I feel like he's ripping us off.
No.
Insight check.
You're done. 10.
Wait. Worse.
So it begins. You guys have no fucking clue.
Listen,
Yeah, it is a lot of gold.
how about 100 gold? Plus, do you have any, like, a rope that would fit me? So, like, we'll give you this cloth for 100 gold and just, like, your least fancy robe.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh. 16.
He kind of reaches down and he pulls out. It's not horrible. I mean, it's not nice. It's
So to me, it's gorgeous.
to you, yeah, to what you have on compared. And he just kind of sets it on and he's like, "Please put it on right away. I can see your balls."
All right, and I just like strip naked, like in the middle of this shop.
Oh,
You,
no, just here.
Just like watching them.
it's already off. Noob, come give me. Can you give me a hand? Like I can't get my head through the hole. Can you help?
I go right behind him and like squeeze real tight and just like.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we each get 25 gold.
I like to imagine that like they're not used to like stout like dwarves buying robes, so like it's really tight around my midsection and like
It's kind of dragging on the ground. It's just a little bit too long for you.
yeah, that's fine. But like it's funny because like so like everywhere else is just like muscle, but like I just have that like dwarf beer gut and it's just like right up against it. And I'm just like, oh, I like it. I like it.
What else do you have
Like
in this
real life.
establishment of yours?
You can fuck off. Just for like
This is
real
like a
life,
general
everything's too
store?
long
Yeah,
for you.
Okay.
like looking around, you see it's
They're so
just
small.
it's general traveling supplies.
Well, I lost some rope, so I'm looking to repurchase rope.
That's probably a good idea. I could probably use some rope also.
And also a grappling hook if you had one. So I feel like that would have helped a little bit.
So we got another 25 gold.
What kind of rope would you like? I have hemp rope and silk.
Hemp will be fine.
Okay, and a grappling hook, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I could use some rope too.
I think I could also use some rope.
Okay. The rope is 1 gold piece for
Okay.
50 feet.
Alright.
And he does have 2 grappling hooks if you want them.
I'll take one.
I'm just going to take the rope. I'm really good with knots.
It's 2 gold for the grappling
Okay.
hook.
So
I'll take a rope and a grappling hook too.
Okay, total of 3 gold.
And just me, it's just 1 gold?
Yes.
Okay. Don't worry, I have all like the gold that we're splitting up. I have it written down for you.
So what do we do now?
I don't know. I'm just glad I got some rope back.
Yeah, me too.
You know what? Honestly, we probably could have just went back downstairs and just took our rope out of where it was hanging down.
That was like a month ago, though.
I don't know. It felt like a few days to me.
Someone might have moved it. What if it's in like another dimension
Well,
or something?
if somebody moved it, then we got trouble because I don't think anybody knew that was even down there. But if they went looking for us, it's quite possible they followed our footsteps and found it. Hopefully, they're not stuck in that maze with that Minotaur, and that dragon was pissed.
Yeah.
I wonder where Henrietta is. You feel like she should have showed up by now.
She can stay gone.
What should we check out? I don't know.
Might be another death.
I think she actually had the money to go to that guy.
Oh.
Whoa. Didn't know it was that kind of party.
Our fearless leader.
Now you need a bitch, don't you?
Not really, because I still didn't give you the gold that we split up while you weren't here.
And how much is that?
Enough.
1 platinum, 209 gold, 44 silver, and 8
Totally not
copper.
enough.
That's actually enough. So, maybe we should talk to Daragon first. I think we should give him the money to give to him, so that way this guy can't like be like, oh, they never paid me.
Yeah, he probably forgot about it anyway.
And we should probably talk to him first anyway to figure out what the hell's been going on since we've been gone.
Yeah. You want to go see what Henrietta's doing, and maybe we can get a message out to Daragon. Well, wait, no, they sent a message to him.
Yeah, so
But maybe he'll be waiting for us.
or we can just kind of like get something to eat real quick and head out to the barracks.
Yeah, fuck up some ye old McDonald's.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Unfortunately, they only have the old Burger King here.
That's
Well,
okay.
they got onion rings though.
It's true.
Yeah, well, I could go for some spicy ye old chicken breaded
Jesus Christ, it's making me
balls. I'm hungry too.
So am
I did hear that ye old Taco Bell brought back nacho fries.
You know what? You don't find them anywhere, but when you do, like, if you ever went to like a ye old Hardee's, they're pretty tasty.
Do
I
like
feel
to
that.
eat them Hardee's.
It's really weird how all these restaurants start out with ye old. You think they'd be more original?
It might be
Yeah,
a
because like,
franchise.
shouldn't they be like ye now? Like, how old are they?
I know, right? Probably not older than me. I don't remember them as a child.
But he does remember ye old Ponderosa.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let's go to ye old Chili's.
Well, if you're looking for some theatrics, there's always Medieval Now. I heard they like fight each other on horses and stuff.
I like ye old Dutch Apple.
The Java?
Yeah.
Do they have any
Nice.
ye old shoe fly?
Nice dinner and a show.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. not bad. Not a bad time.
All right. I don't think they have any others in this town, though. I haven't seen any, so.
Well.
Switch these with you so I can chew.
So you can what?
By the way, like, it's too bad Henrietta wasn't here to get her armor fixed when you did, noob.
Yeah, maybe that's done by now.
He said a few
I
hours.
know.
Oh my god, we're all gonna die in real life.
Hold on, nibble.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the temple, guys.
Yeah, I feel pretty good with what we got done today.
Yeah, she should probably head to the blacksmith to get her armor fixed. When we find her, we'll let her
That's the
know.
sick ass shield I got.
I love those flames.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
See, I got like my lightning bolt next to your flame shield looks so cool. You know what? I want to go to a general store.
Jesus.
Are we still in it?
Are we still in it?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Do you have
Oh my god, you never even left this poor guys.
Do you have any painter supplies?
Oh, let me look.
Way to not order pizza, Jesse. Everybody's stomach is just like. Just order it. Devin can go answer the door.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he ain't in that picture in here.
Yeah, Devin, here. Take my phone. Order pizza.
Sacrifice.
Don't worry. The next time one of us dies, you'll have fun doing this shit too. It's fine.
Yeah.
Check
it makes
what
you-
time they're open. Metro.
You know what the sad part is? He's going to be the next one to die.
I do have some. I do have some painter supplies. He pulls out like a couple of brushes. Just a general painter supplies kit.
Okay. How much?